Hello everyone, welcome. Look, I know it's been a while since the last upload and I can only apologise. It's busy season, it's peak pressure washing season. Got a good one for you today though. We've got the van absolutely loaded up with sealer. We've got a tarmac restoration to do today, which I'm going to bring you along for. We'll be doing some cold lay tarmac repairs as well. Quite a big drive in Sutton Coalfield, so it's about 8 o'clock, 45-minute drive to get there. And then tomorrow we've got some acrylic seal from Pure Seal that's going to be going on some Indian sandstone. And then we're also doing a pattern imprinted concrete drive with a colour tint as well. Kind of like a light beigey colour at the moment, and they want it to be like a more deep mahogany brown. So it's going to be quite an interesting one. 3 sealing jobs, 1 YouTube video. I was up till 2 AM last night, hence the reason I look so tired. Do I look tired?
What were you up to 2 AM?
I was making notes for the new app we've got coming out. So I'm a bit knackered, but we'll get it done. I'll see you at the job. Okay, So we've obviously got the Tarmac Restorer from Smart Seal. We love it. We use it a lot. We love Smart Seal, don't we?
We do.
We've got the 15 litre scuttles, and Smart Seal have sent me these scuttle liners as well, because it just means you don't have to keep cleaning it out after every job, and you can reuse these buckets then, and it's just super simple. Smart Seal also supply these nice rollers which are perfect for this sort of surface, and I've modified these brackets. I think I got this from Travis Perkins or Screwfix, can't remember, and I've put them on old broom handles because we find it's just much easier to roll. And then a little brush just for cutting in the edges where needed. Come on then, matey, let's get going. 2 coats of this stuff and we can get out of here. Oh, mate.
I can't do it. I was closer when you didn't have the camera out. I got all the way through and then all the way back.
No, you did. Good morning. Day 2 on the sealing journey. We're in, where are we?
I can't remember.
We're in Kettering, I think.
Slept the whole way here.
You slept. Today we've got this pattern imprinted concrete driveway. It's a little bit bright to be able to show you everything, but it's again another faded, relatively small, simple pattern imprinted concrete. We've got 2 barrels of sealer, so we've got the that's the silk from Smart Seal, and we've also got the matte. So we're going to go in with the matte first, which we're going to mix in some of this. So this is mahogany. We're going to go a little bit darker on this. They want it a lot darker than what we've done in the past on other videos, so it's going to be a mahogany. And if we'll do a test patch, if that's not dark enough, we'll mix in some of the slate grey. I'm sure that's fine to do. I might just give Nigel a text to make sure, but I'm sure it's fine.
What? We've just been offered cinnamon bagels.
Cinnamon bagels? Ooh, we had bacon sandwiches last time we were here. So we've got these brooms that we used on the last job, and you can reuse these. Once it's sort of very stiff at the minute, but once you dip it back into the sealer, it sort of re-emulsifies itself. You can start using it again. Unfortunately, the other broom if you leave them out in the rain, it's a little bit bent, but I guess I'll be using that one.
I think bent out of shape.
Bent out of shape. Jake is just going round getting a wire brush on some of these bird poops before we start. Look at this. What are these called? Cinnamon bagels?
I think so.
Beautiful. So we've just done a couple of test patches. This one's just mahogany, and this one's mahogany with a bit of slate grey added. I think the customer's going to go for the mahogany for now, and then if she wants it darker on the second coat, we can add a little bit in. That's going to cover well. I think it's going to look good. Should we go? These are our new masks. Force 10 Typhoon with the ABEC 1 P3 filters, press to check. They're you happy with it? Every time we wear a respirator, we wear goggles, and so we might as well just wear an all-in-one. Right, should we start sealing, mate? I know you're raring to go. Making sure we get right to the bottom of the barrel to agitate all that pigment. Using this bent brush, so funny. Right, first coat down. We are getting a few bubbles and blisters like we always do, but we found the technique. You just sort of got to go over it with a dry brush and pop them all while it's still tacky, and that seems to be working a treat. We had quite a few bubbles on the surface over here, stuff like this. Yeah, just dry brush over it before they can set hard. Very frustrating, but what can you do? Every time we get direct sunlight on these pattern imprinted drives, this always happens, even though we're well in temperature. Let's actually get the temperature gun and have a look. Have to check that in a minute. I think it might just be too hot because it's been sat in the windscreen. it's a bit of an issue where it looks like the pigment isn't covering very well, but actually what's happening is it's separating from the sealer, and so it looks like we've got some dry patches. But we found that once we wait for it to go a little bit tacky and we just go over it again, it seems to sort of spread the pigment out a little bit nicer. And so that's what we're doing now, is doing a section and then just going back over it with a dry brush and just spreading it out a little bit more. And it's, see that bit there? It's sort of fixing all those blotchy areas, which is a bit of a hack. And it allows you to pull some more of that product out of the joints, so you're not allowing too much to dry. Job number 3. We cleaned this just over a week ago now. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of wet. We've got a couple of little muddy footprints and stuff that we're just giving it a stiff brush. Jakey's blowing it all off. Should be a nice base to seal though. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, we're all done. Still drying out in places, but just being careful not to step on the face of the slabs. I'm just trying to step on the joints instead. You see it's leaving that lovely sheen. It is still tacky, so there are a few dark spots, but I'm hoping they'll clear off once it's fully dry. Really brought out some of those colours. Yeah, looking good. Thank you, mate.
No problem.
Have a wonderful day.
See you next video. I mean, see you tomorrow.
Why are you walking into the bush? Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.